Very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
I sent you one.
Okay. I didn't get it yet.
Did you get that?
Nope.
You didn't get that?
Let me back out here.
You're talking about to the game, right?
What's that?
You're talking about to the game, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm. Yeah, to the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I've sent you a couple.
Let me see. Go back. Let's see if I can. Well, let me join there. I hope I'm not gonna have to like restart everything. That would suck.
It's weird that it kicked you out of
Yeah, it kicked me out.
everything. I don't think
Yeah,
it was just OBS crashing. I think it was something else.
I don't. The first error message that came up was for OBS, and then I saw me logging back into Discord also. So I don't know
I think you just
what's.
lost. I think you lost connection completely.
Yeah, it's possible. Maybe uh, internet spike or something.
Goddamn
Oh,
ISIS.
all right. Let me let me shut
Well,
down
you
my.
missed a few cautions, so it's not like you missed much.
All right, let me shut down my Xbox. I'll turn
Thinking
it
about
back
doing
on again.
another caution, actually.
Well, if there's, I don't think there's still anybody out there, but if there is, I'm trying to get back up and running as quickly as I possibly can. It still says there's 9 viewers in here, so we'll have to see. I'm starting up my Xbox back up right now. There you see the loading screen. Let's get back into NASCAR Heat 4. Appreciate it, bot. Thanks, Mama Bear, for hanging around. I'm trying to get it back up and running as quickly as I can.
You know, old people and technology.
Yeah, yeah. Striker HD still in there, able to view. HD, can you try an invite, please?
Yep.
There it is. Okay. All right, let's get back in the shit. Oh, I mean the mix here. Let's get back in the mix here, shall we? Oh man.
And actually, 36 of Boehner, race leader.
Awesome. Awesome. All
Followed
right.
by 34 of Finessed. One of Got Power currently battling out for third place, but the 42 of them more smoke.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, we're loading back into Iowa. Master Killer, thank you very much for sticking around. Yep, JCX12, pulling for him too. Definitely, Striker. I see your message there, man. All right, it looks like we're back in. Let me see. For some reason, I don't have any game audio in my headset. That's kind of strange. But looks like we're back under caution. I don't know if that's the stage or what. Let me go ahead and see if I got anybody stream.
I think it was stage. I think Banner won stage 2.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try. All right, I got a more stream back up. All right, so yep, I see the 34. I tell you what, those two that you see up front right now, 34 Stay Finesse and Boehner, those guys have been working like crazy trying to get their cars dialed in for these races every week. Boehner, I think he was about 24 points or so behind the top 16. Boehner had actually just cracked the top 16, so looking for a lot out of these guys. We'll have to see how they progress. But here we go, back under green, 36, 20, and the 34 up front. 42 of them more smoke, starting there in P3, and I just went too far.
Yeah, 13 a Rowdy on the outside of him, running in P4. There's that one that got power, rounding out your top 5. Out here towards the front, though, to 42, looking to make some moves.
Yeah, 42 down low underneath the 34 is Stay Finesse. There's Rowdy working his way by the 42 as well. Is he going to try to dive it underneath the 42? A little bit of a dive bomb there. Nope, he's going to keep that high side right behind the 34. So 36 of Boehner pulled it down in front of the one of God Power, and the 42 of More Smoke shut that door. 34-36 on your front row. 13 starting to make noise.
And we're 3 wide back here with a 20, 42, and a 95. Battling it out for 4th place. 34 still the race leader, but look no farther because there's the 13 Rowdy coming off of turn 2 down the backstretch on this bumper.
Yep, I tell you, Mama Bear, if you're still out there, I think I just saw you while I was having to reset. Rowdy's starting to make a lot of noise. Got the 95 of Kamal in front of the 20 of CGMX Rose. He's right behind the 1 of God Power. Here comes the 8 of Smitty, trying to work on the 42 just a little bit. But up front, 13 and 34.
Yeah, 13 and 44 up front. 13's not really looking to make any moves just yet. Now behind these guys is going to be the 36 of Boehner, followed by the 95 of James Kamal's. They're going side by side back here with the 1 of God Power. James Kamal back to 5th.
Yeah, Kamal back to P5. He's right on the inside of that one car of NNR GP or God Power. In case some of y'all hadn't caught on to the screen or gamer tag change just yet, but if you pull for that one car every week, you know who he is. He's been making a lot of noise every week. Got really, really loud last week at Michigan, and it doesn't look like he's going to let up at all this week. Top 5 for that one of God Power.
Yeah, but towards the front, we're going to have a new race leader, possibly because they're battling it out side by side. 13 of Rowdy down low with the 34 of Finesse. Up high, come out of turn 4. Rowdy with the... Oh, he almost had him cleared, but he led that... Actually, that was the end of the stage, I think. Rowdy picked up
that
stage
was a
2.
huge wreck in the back. I didn't want to interrupt you. The 95 of Kamal got contacted by the 42 of More Smoke after the 42 and the 1 made contact, and that all just played out right on the 95's trail cam. He was like a pinball machine in the back. That was a huge wreck going down through the back stretch and 3 and 4. There we go. Whew. That was a nasty wreck. If you go back and you watch that replay, the 95 had nowhere to go. He had nothing to do with it. Just an innocent bystander, wrong place at the wrong time. I can't talk tonight, HD. I'm having some problems here.
Yeah, me neither. I can never talk, though. But here we are, just swinging it up here in NNR like how we always do it. Up here towards the front, though, 36 Boehner still out in front. 34 Stay Finesse up on the high side. 13 Rowdy in P3, followed by CGMX Rose in P4.
Yeah, CGMX Rose has pretty much been around the top 5 all night long. Whoa, a lot of blocking going on in the back. I think we might have another caution here unless the game keeps it because the cars were off track. But couple of the best of friends here on the game, 36 and a 34, really duking it out for the lead. 20 of CJ Extras right behind him. 13 of Rowdy down low. Here comes the 21 of JCX 12, looking back towards top 5 again.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll. I'm on that 21 of JCX 12 coming through turns 3 and 4. There's the 2-car Stout Whiskey Heavy front end damage on that car coming down to turn 1.
Yeah, he's definitely got quite a bit of damage to that machine. And I was just really, really surprised that 36 of Boehner completely outbraked the 34 going into that corner. 34 was only able to maintain the lead due to the momentum on the high side, but second, third, and fourth are all side by side going through 3 and 4 right there. I think I need to change the water.
Yeah, coming through turns 3 and 1 and 2, down the back stretcher, single file it back out, coming down in turns 3 and 4 to 20 as CJ Max Rose trying to work the low line.
Yes, CJ Max Rose trying to work the low line right on the inside of the 36 of Boehner. There is the 21 of JCX 12 moving his way up to P4 right now. And then the 8 of Fort Smitty now rocking P5 with the 13 of Rowdy right behind him.
Yeah, followed by the 13 of Rowdy. That actually looks like it's going to be the 17 of Sully, who's been having quietly a good race tonight at Iowa Speedway. He's been running in the top 10 all night long, but here we are still battled for second place is going on with the 20 down low, down the backstretch underneath the 36 of Sully.
Yes, Sully up high. I just had him, and I hit the
contact between him and a 21 of JCX 12.
There you go.
Sully's going to lose a ton. No, excuse me. 36 Boehner is going to lose a ton of time. He's going to drop outside the top 5.
Yeah, 21's going to be able to make up a couple spots off of that unfortunate contact, but he's going to pull right to the backside of that 20, maybe give that 20 a little bit of a shot. But right now, it's all about the 34 State Finesse, 20 of CGMX Rose, 21 of JCX 12, 13 of Rowdy, and then 36 of Boehner making another charge right in front of the 95 of Kamal and the 8 of Fort Smitty.
Yeah, I'm working my way back here. Yep, Fort Smitty up on the high side. James Kamal down low, trying to pull a little slide job on him, not able to get it done. That time by as they still go side by side.
Yeah, I think they're going to duke it out here just like the 21 and the 9 were doing before the end of that stage. Mama Bear saying she told you to pick somebody else for the win. I'm not quite sure who she's talking about. We talking about the 34 there, or what's she have on her mind, HD?
Probably 13 of Rowdy.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I should have known. What was I thinking? Let's catch back up with the 95 of Kamal right behind the 36 of Boehner. Kamal still having a great night. This will be quite a few points, giving the 36 a bit of a shove there going through the corner. Now they're going to come off side by side. 36 is going to let him go. Knows that there's still a lot of racing left to go tonight. No need to really push the issue as he's going to try to check back under, and the 8 car of Fort Smitty is going to get a great run off that high line.
Yeah, but we got a new race leader out front. That's going to be the 20 car of CGMX Rose, able to pull a nice slide job on that 34 of Stay Finesse. Now that 21 of JCX 12 looking to make moves as he's up underneath the 34. But look no farther because there is that 13 of Rowdy catching these guys as well.
Yeah, 13 Rowdy right behind the 34 Stay Finessed. I tell you, HD, I'm a little biased because I've been friends with JCX 12 for a few years now, but I am extremely excited for the run that he had last week at Michigan, finishing P2 in that amazing 4-wide finish, and here he is running up front with these every week leaders here at Iowa. Glad to see the 21 running this strong.
Yeah, it's good to see him running in the top 5. The only problem is he's got a very fast guy right in front of him. That's going to be the 20 CJ Max Rose. I think out of everybody tonight, I think you can say he's definitely got one of the better cars out on track, and he's got clean air in front of him.
Yeah, that clean air means a lot. You know, when we first started the stream tonight, I think it was like TDC. I apologize if you're still out there. I don't remember exactly what your Twitch handle was, but he said, let's go dirty air racing with the 20 of CGMX Rose in the lead. He's got that clean air while everybody else is having to fight just a little bit. The 34 of Stay Finesse, he's playing it smart. He's got the high line. The 21 of JCX12, he's got that low line. 13's kind of hanging back a little bit. His air shouldn't be too dirty on that that nose, but man, it's been a lot of fun racing here tonight so far.
You saying these guys got some dirty air from CGMX Roads because he
I
rides for
think
dirty air racing?
there you go. Oh yeah, that 20 is definitely causing some turbulence that these other guys are going to have to fight through, because otherwise this 20 is just going to keep checking out. But Stay Finesse is not giving up. He's keeping that high side rolling, just like the 21 and the 13 now right behind him.
Well, they're going to need to figure it out quick because CGMX Rose has grown this to about a 7-car length lead coming out of backstretch into turn 1, if I'm not mistaken. This definitely is the final stage. What about maybe 105, 110 to go?
I'll grab us a lap count right now when that all reset. Unfortunately, lost their feeds, but it looks like a more smoke is going to cross the start-finish line right now. You were daggone close. 111, 111.
Nah, that's close enough.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Going to keep going through the field here a little bit. Looks like the 95 of Kamal still has P5 locked down. Right behind the 13 of Rowdy, the 8 car of Smitty, 36 of Boehner, 48 of the Aviator, 42 of More Smoke, 1 of God Power. That's about like 5th through 10th right now. So a lot of strong cars still leading this pack around.
Yeah, and down the backstretch, we actually got Sully facing straight into the wall. Kind of hate to see that, but he's up on the way. He looks like he's going to go down for some. No, I think he's thinking better of it as he comes to turns 3 and 4.
Yep, I'm back on the 17 of Sully right now, and he is all by his lonesome. He's the only car that's anywhere close is either the 2 or the 22 rocking those Auto Trader paint schemes. So yeah, not 100% sure right now. Let's see.
Oh, 48 Aviator's going to spin around through turns 1
right in
and
front
2.
of the 22 and J-Pa.
Yeah, he collected a little too much of that apron, just spun him right around. Caution is out.
Yep, caution is out. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and play a little commercial here, courtesy of none other than NNR Mountain. Go ahead and head on over to NNRleague.com and do a little shopping. What do you think?
Hey NNR fans, are you looking for a way to rep your favorite NASCAR Heat Preset League on Xbox Live? Look no further. Just go to NNRleague.com, scroll down to the Zazzle tab, and see what we have to offer. From t-shirts to hoodies to clocks, we have everything you need to show your support. Thanks for being the best fans, and we hope to see you at the track repping that NNR red.
All right, yep, NNRleague.com/store. Tell you what, if you're on Facebook and whatnot, Rock NASCAR sent out a picture of all of the top leagues in Heat 4 that he likes to follow. He got his shirt, his NNR shirt today, and he's repping like 6 of them, all hanging side by side, as we got a lot of side-by-side action here right behind the 20 of CGMX Rose.
Yeah, on the outside of Rose is going to be the 95 of James Kamal, who's also got a very, very strong car tonight. I think he's definitely top 3 worthy car. I don't think he's quite as fast as CGMX Rose, especially on the long run, but he's got a good one. Now behind these guys, they're still going and duking it out with the 21 of JCX12 and a 34 of Stay Finessed.
Yep, Stay Finessed up high, 21 of JCX12 down low, 8 car and the 6 car Heated Snowman right behind those two, door to door. Then you got the 42 of a More Smoke and the 13 of Rowdy underneath them. Then you got the 36 of Boehner trying to make that 3 wide and take those spots, pick up two spots right there in that one corner. But all these cars are very, very equal on these brand new tires. Once they get a little worn, that's who you see who's got the best setup. Oh, big wreck coming across the start finish line. And more smoke is end over end. That is not going to be great for his race.
Not at all.
Caution's
It looks
out.
like it's a double zero of Augustus. Heavy front end damage on his car as well.
Oh man, that was I was right on the 42 for that. And yeah, he's kind of pirouetting a little bit down the front stretch. No good for the 42 tonight, but he's got enough of a points lead. He can have some bad luck now and then. But I tell you what, right now, CJMX Rose has been in clear control of this race. Then you had the 95 of Kamal, 21 of JCX 12, 6-car heated Snowman, and then I believe that was the 20. Was that the 6? The 34 is Finesse, and then the 8-car is Smitty. Gonna stack them back up again, HD.
Yeah, stacking back up. Look right here, the 24 of Coey out to the race lead on the outside. It was going to be the 36 of Stay Finesse, followed by the 9 of Carroll up in the top 3. Yet again, we know Carroll's got a decent car. He led quite a bit of laps earlier on.
Yeah, I was able to get to Coey's camera just in time for the restart. He's got the 95 of James Kamal. Behind him is Dirty Air Motorsports teammate. Gonna take that all the way down low. 24 looks like he made a little bit of contact with the wall. That's gonna cost him about 6 spots.
Yeah, he's gonna drop here just a bit. Now that's going to lead to 36 Banner out here in the race lead. Carroll drops back to 4th place, but we might have a wounded Gazelle out here out in front, and the young gun CJMX Rose is hungry.
Yeah, CJMX Rose been one of the valedictorians of this class here tonight, but Carroll was strong. 21 has been strong. The 95 has been strong. The 2-car, whenever he's been able to get into clean air, he's been strong. Man, this is still anybody's race with about 100 to go.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of time left. Good Lord, man. I don't know who voted for this to go 100%, but Jesus, it's 10:30.
Yeah, I'm going to guess probably about another 45 minutes, give or take, and then we'll be waving that checkered flag. We'll have to see if CJMX Rose is able to get it done just like he did at New Hampshire just a few short weeks ago when he won the race from the pole. And again, I kind of likened this track to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Is the only difference, this track has a little bit of banking. That one's just really, really flat. So we'll have to see. Again, another great battle here is the CJMX Rose. He's able to take that lead to 36 of Boehner with a little bit of a shot from the 95 of Kamal.
Yeah, Kamal moving up to P2 now. He's going to pull a slide job on Banner, almost coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. They're going to go side by side for P2.
Yeah, Master Killer, you say you can't wait for diecast. I would love it if you could get diecast off the NNR League .com website. That would be kind of amazing, since every now and then there's deals out there, 15, 25, 40, 50% off things. That would be great. Pick up the Jose 720 A10 tank killing Air Force 43 car that we see out on track so often. I'd love to pick that up from the league store. But right now, it's all about the 20th CJMX Rose in his sports clip, number 20 with the 95 of Kamal, 36 of Boehner, 34 of Stay Finesse, Boehner's teammate or friend right behind him. Then you got the 9 car of Carroll and the 21 JCX 12.
Yeah, 21 of JCX 12 back here, running in about 5th place up underneath the 9 of Carroll. There's that. Looks like the 6 car heated Snowman, as well as we got a battle for 3rd with the 36 and 34.
Yeah, 36, 34. Again, guys that practice and work really, really well together to get their cars as best as they can make them. It's kind of like Jelly Roll and Soroka, how well they work together. These guys put in all that time and effort as well. Deeds, thanks for checking into the stream. How you doing tonight, sir?
Caution's out.
Caution's out. Yep, I saw the 20 about hit that apron. It allowed the 95 to close up just a little bit more just before that. But yeah,
Been quite a bit of cautions tonight here, I think, for NNR standards.
yeah, I think there's a lot of people in the back that are getting very, very aggressive. They're trying to get as many spots as they can before they get spread out. So once you get spread out, you got to work double hard to catch that guy in front. They're not really giving their car time to come in. So yeah, we'll have to see how they pan out, if they get to another long green flag pit stop, or if the cautions breed cautions. As they come to the start-finish line, I'll check in with the 42 of a more smoke, get us a lap count. Looks like about up to 14th place is on the lead lap. So these cautions really haven't helped everybody just yet. So right now, more smoke is running P19 out of 25, very unlike that 42. And we've got 86 to go, HD.
86 laps to go here at Iowa Speedway. There's that 20 car still out in front in the race lead. 95, though, diving it down into turns 3 and 4. He's up to P2. 21 of JCX 12, though, getting up underneath him, coming down the front stretch.
Yeah, JCX 12, a little bit of power there. He's able to get back in the gas, cut under the 95 of Kamal, running that high line, back in the throttle, able to push up just a little bit. Kamal's all the way up to right around that wall, really running the Kyle Larson or Dale Jr. line, as a lot of people like to call it. Behind the 21 is the 34 of Stay Finesse, 9 car of Carroll, and the 6 car Heated Snowman.
Yep, up here, though, we got a good battle back for second place. Actually, there's a 3 wide back here towards the middle of the pack with the 24 of Coey up in the middle. He's going to get split. 21 of JCX 12 now moving up to P2. 95 back to P3. 34 of Finesse P4. We're side by side for 5th place with the 1 of God Power and the 6 Heated Snowman.
Yeah, 6 car Heated Snowman having a great run tonight. Here comes the 48 of the Aviator, back to that ever important high line that he ran really, really early in this race, where he led most of the laps that he led tonight. So we'll have to see if he's able to work his way back up, as they actually just caught up to him. He's right behind the 1 of God Power, and God Power is behind the 34 of Stay Finesse. Actually, you know what? Take that back. That's Heated Snowman, and then Stay Finesse right in front of him. 21 of JCX 12 right behind the 95. Again, the front runners have pretty much been around the top 5, top 10 all night long. I'm looking to see if anybody's able to break up this little bit of a party as we get some green flag pit stops going through.
I don't think anybody's breaking up CGMX Rose unless caution falls at a wrong time or something like that, because he's got a 10 car length lead. And now on that 95 of James Kamal. James Kamal's got about a 3 to 5 car length lead on 3rd place as they go side by side down the front stretch.
Yep, Kamal's been battling up front in the top 5 pretty much all night long, whether it's through cautions or not. But it's great to see that 95 up front, very competitive, hanging out, keeping it going. Looks like Master Killer said someone just DNF'd, and I think it's probably going to be the 4 car of Natty Dread has joined the 19 of Striker as a couple of early retirees, as the rest of the field goes flashing on by.
Yeah, rest of the field going flashing on by, trying to cycle it around here for this 3rd place battle. That is brewing, because there's that 21 of JCX 12 up underneath that 34 of Finesse. He's going to push him up the track just a bit. Should be able to clear him down to turns 1 and 2 off of 2.
Yeah, back up front. You know, as Deeds is saying, that Rose is a GOAT. I tell you, Rose, Deeds, if you haven't been keeping an eye on the stats on NNRleague.com, Rose has grabbed every single pole at every track that we've ran this year. The young man has figured out something here in Heat 4 to where he has been untouchable when it comes to setting the running order. Nobody's been able to take a pole from him. So great job for Rose.
Yeah, it's an excellent job for Rose, and here he is showing the speed yet again out here. Race trim as well. I mean, He's starting to extend it just a bit. I think Kamal's got to start looking in his mirror because I think that 21 of JCX12 is actually starting to catch him.
Yeah, Kamal's got P2 locked down, but JCX12, I'm sorry, Rose is really pulling away from the 95. Kamal's going to have to watch his back, his rear view, like you just said. Here comes the 21, 34, and the 6. Right behind them, it looks like that's the black #1 monster machine of NNR GP, or God Power. God Power still having a great night, rocking out P5 or P6.
Yeah, he's running in what? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's running fit 6. Actually, I think James Kamal is actually starting to catch into that 20 car just a little bit. And back here, good Lord, man, Rowdy just split 2 people down in turns 1, and Aviator's going around yet again.
I have to see if that brings out the caution. Just as you said, Kamal was catching the 20. Yep, there it is. Just as you said, Kamal was catching the 20. I got right in his hood view, and sure enough, he had the 20 close enough to where I could see the writing on CJMX Rose's back bumper. So close battling. All right, one more time. Rack them and stack them back up. This should take about 3 laps off of the total laps remaining. It looks like TDB 18, that's who I was trying to remember earlier. He's saying, let's go, Kamal. I couldn't agree with you more. Kamal's been really, really strong, really stout tonight. I'll have to see, hopefully, if he's able to put the whole race together. It'd be great to see Kamal back in victory lane. Known him a long time. He's a extremely strong racer, a very, very competitive guy. So we'll have to see. Right now, it's him and the 20 of CJMX Rose on the pole, 21 of JCX12, 6 of Heated Snowman. That's your top 4 heading into 1 and 2.
Yeah, top 4 right behind these guys is going to be the 1 of God Power, 34 of Stay Finesse. If I'm not mistaken, that might be the 88 of Dohar up here running in the top 10 at Iowa. But eyes up front because there is that 20 of CJMX Rose. He's got the race lead. He's extending it already. He's got about a car length and a half, but the 95 getting a good run down the front stretch.
Yeah, 95 got a great run off the turn 3 high side corner, or high, yeah, you know what I mean. He got a great run off the banking in turn 3. 21 of JCX12, 1 car of God Power, 6 car of Heated Snowman, 34 of Stay Finesse, and like you said, that 88 of Dohar was wrapped up in caution not too long ago, right there in about P6, 13 of Rowdy. So bring that 88 into the top 10.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. 88 running a good race. And I was actually talking to Dohar a little bit before this race started. He said, HG, I'm going to win this race as well. You know, he got his win at Michigan. He said, I want to race on speed. I can get it done. You know, he was happy. And here he is showing a little bit of speed tonight at Iowa, trying to force it to the outside.
Yeah, Dohar caught a little bit of flack after winning at Richmond off of fuel mileage. For him to win at Michigan off of pure power, as they came to the start-finish line 4 wide, he just beat 21 of JCX12 right at the line with the 42 of Amore Smoke, and the 20 of CGMX Rose coming across the line. I think they had like 0.0007 or 0.007 of a margin of victory, closest I think in NNR history. But man, CJMX Rose really going to try to lock it down tonight. 95 of Kamal back up high, try to get that momentum going again.
Yeah, Rose is not actually leaving Kamal as fast as he did last time. I think Kamal is going to try and stay in his tire tracks just a bit. And if you remember, towards the end of that last run, Kamal was actually starting to catch Rose. So if this thing does end up going green, Rose might be in trouble.
He might be. Kamal might have that car for the long run. Here's Kamal again, trying that high side. He was able to get a great run off it last time, pulling back up to the back bumper of that number 20 Toyota. Behind these guys, the 1 and 34 are side by side, and Dohar now up to P5.
Yeah, Dohar on the outside. He's really working that high line. He's rim riding that thing around turns 1 and 2, getting good run down the back stretch. And you know what I think where the biggest difference is, Kamal's running the high side where Rose is kind of strictly sticking to the bottom. I think that's really using those tires up a lot. Well, here is Kamal actually right on Rose's bumper. Kamal up to the high side yet again.
Yeah, Kamal up to the high side, and he's pulling side by side with the 20th CGMX Rose. He's going to have a great run here coming off the corner. I expect him to try to dive it down low. Maybe he thought 20 would come up and block the 95's line, but it didn't work out. Still at 95, dogging that 20.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's trying to highline yet again to turns a 1 and 2. He's trying to get a big run off of 2 on that young gun CGMX Rose. Here he comes, quite not able to get it there.
Yeah, Kamal really got deep into turns
Caution's
3 and
out.
4 right there. Caution's out. Okay, let's grab ourselves another lap count here once we get back to green. Looks like, actually, you don't even have to wait that long. Amour's is showing 61 to go. So in the flash, we were able to knock about 20 laps off as Deeds and John Fry going back and forth talking about CGMX Rose and Kamal and the battle that they've got going on. Yeah, definitely appreciate all about 20 or so of you in chat. Guys, if you haven't already, head on up and smash that follow button. Hit the subscribe if you can. Support your NNR community. Hit the notification so you know anytime we go live. We're going to be heading to Chicagoland next week. Whole lot of draft racing there. It's going to be a fun night. Looking forward to it. Front again, this 20th CGM Rose, 95 of Kamal. We're back under green.
Yeah, back on the green as we go down to turn 1. They're side by side for the race lead. Now behind these guys, 34 Finesse, 88 Dohar up on the outside of him. There's that 21 JCX 12 running in about 6th place.
Yeah, JCX 12 running in 6th place. 34 Stave Finesse was able to take that second spot away, but 95 of Kamal, he's back committed to the high line again. Right with the 88 of Dohar, very, very close in tow. One of God Power right now. He's going to try to steal P3 away from the 95. Third on back are all double wide.
Yeah, I mean, they are double wide from third on back, like you said. There's that 34 Finesse finally working his way back up inside that top 3 position. But Pete, I think the only car that's really got something for the Rose tonight is that 95.
Yeah, 95's been able to hang, especially on these long runs like you were getting to just a little bit ago before that caution came out. He has been on his bumper the longer they run. So Rose really digging and getting into those corners, trying to power up off the corner as soon as he can, while Kamal is really letting his...
there's a big red towards the back of the pack. That collects the 88 of Dohar. Huge hit down on the inside wall as caution is out.
Yeah, caution's out, and it looked like it collected the 48 of the Aviator as well. So Aviator's going to have to try to work his way back up through this field. He was right around 8th place when that happened. We saw Dohar right in the same view as the leader. So we'll have to see how far that sets back the 48. But Dohar more than likely be starting in the back. Yeah, Deeds, I agree with you. Kamal can drive, absolutely. So can the kid that you're referring to, CGMX Rose. He can really drive. There's a lot of great drivers in this community. Yeah, John Fry, the young gun is good. All right, we got the 24 of Coey. He's going to try his hand to lead with the 20th CGMX Rose to the outside. 34 Stay Finessed. And then the 95 of Kamal. That's your top 4. Coey's going to gas it up, get through the gears a little bit quicker thanks to the one and only HD Motorsports and his technical assistance. But here comes the 20th CGMX Rose with a power move around the outside.
Yeah, power move on the outside. I think Coey just dove off to the bottom. He was kind of getting a little bit loosey-goosey off of 2. It was a good move by him. Coey loses all those positions, drops all the way towards the back of the pack. But let's go up here towards the front. as we got Kamal up on the high side. He's back up the P2s. They go 3 wide for third.
Yep, 3 wide for third between the 34, the 1, and the 21 of JCX 12, but they dropped back to 2 wide. They didn't want to take it 3 wide going through the corner and then have to come off 3 and 4 door to door, back double file all the way back through what place?
I don't know.
Yeah, CJMX Rose still leading the thing. 95 of Kamal. Looks like 21 got a little loose right there. Here comes the 1 of God Power. 36 of Boehner back up inside the top 5. The 617 and the 21 were all 3 wide. Double file back out. Now nose to tail. 36 trying to dog out the high side.
Yeah, 36, the Banner trying to work the high side. Actually gets a little loose there. Dives down low, up underneath that 21 of JCX 12. Followed by the 6 of Heated Snowman. 17 of Sully working a high side with Rowdy right behind him.
Yeah, Rowdy right behind him, starting to work his way back into the top 10. Right behind the, I'm not sure if that's the, no, that's right, 17 of Sully. That white car with the emblem on the hood. Thought it might have been Dohar, but Dohar was collected in that last wreck. He's going to be just a little bit further back behind this 1 of God Powers, the 21 and the 36, side by side, right still within the top 5. You got the 95 and the 34 doing battle off turn 4 right in front of the 1 of God Power.
As we come down the front stretch, 1 of God Power loses a couple spots right there. He's moving back to P4, but look behind him. He's got the 21 of JCX 12 right on his bumper.
Yeah, 21 of JCX 12 really giving him a big push, going all the way through the corner, staying right in his tire tracks. 36 of Boehner. He's going to have a great run coming off the high side. He's going to challenge the 21 as they go into 3 and 4. We're going to complete yet another lap. I'll get us a lap count here right now off of the stream from the one and only Amore Smoke. Amore is going down the backstretch, so we'll check back with him here in just a little bit. But right now, 20 of CGMX Rose really starting to gap the 95 of Kamal a little bit more.
Yeah, we saw this last time, though. You know, Rose gapped him to about 10-plus car length lead, but Kamal actually ended up catching him there towards the end of the run. So I kind of fully expect that thing to happen. I think Rose has got a really good short-run car where Kamal's kind of lasts just a bit longer.
Yeah, Kamal, again, I really think it's the high line, low line mentality. The 20's really getting down into the corner. He's having to use a little bit more of that right rear to get the car to turn coming off, where Kamal is staying up around the high side, getting out of the gas, letting the car turn with a little bit more of a radius, and not really wearing out the tires that much. And it looks like we're going to have 40 laps to go, and of what you call Amore is showing about 17 laps in the tank. So if we stay green, everybody should have to pit 2 more times.
Nah, it's got to be 1 more time.
Third. Yeah, what am I saying? 17 is 34. So yeah, pit 1 more time, and no, they'd still be short by about 5 laps, isn't it?
Yeah, they've been about 5 laps green, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Through the corners, pretty wide.
It should be about 1 more time. The person who wins this race is going to go 1 more time. I'll tell you that. You pit twice, your race is over.
Yeah. I mean, if you can save 5 laps somewhere, Dohar, that might actually fall back in his hands. If he's able to do it with the damage he's got, he'll catch a bunch more flack. But you know what? If he's able to secure that win, that would be his 3rd on the season. That's even more points towards his championship hopeful. Is the battle that he wants to be part of a little bit later on in the season. Who doesn't? But yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. 37 to go.
After his struggles earlier on, Stout Whiskey actually making his way back up into the top 10, moved his way up to 7th place, so it's good to see that. He's currently right behind that 21 of JCX 12.
Yeah, JCX12 been strong all night long, right behind the 36 of Boehner. Boehner's right with the one of God Power just on his outside. Like you said, there is that Auto Trader machine working his way back up through the field. We'll have to keep an eye on Stout, see if he has to pit early. See, he was one of the first to pit before these cautions started happening. But right now, it's kind of it's got a green flag feel to it.
From these guys, I'm pitting at about lap 20. I think I'll split it in half from 40. So yeah, about lap 20, I think you're gonna see some of these guys to start come down, and you're just going green from there. As 36 of Boehner hits the wall on the outside, come out of turn 4. Stout Whiskey, nowhere to go, just runs into the back of him.
Yeah, Stout Whiskey didn't have anywhere to go, but I'll tell you what, he's got that high line set as 36 of Boehner and the 21 of JCX12 make just a little bit of incidental contact. The two cars got that high line wound up. He's going to try to get that position from the 36, and he's got his sights set on the 21 and the one of God Powers. They were just running side by side. Two's looking under the 21.
Yeah, coming off of turn 2, not able to make it happen that time by. I think these guys are starting to scream for tires, saying, bring me down, but not just yet, young fella. We need to go a few laps further before we can do that.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can get into that pit window that you were just talking about. I'm going to go back through the field here a little bit, watching the 24 Kobe rocking his Days of Thunder throwback City Chevrolet. Let's see, here's the 48 of the Aviator. He got caught up into some action earlier. He's got the Mountain. Big thanks to Mountain for all those commercials that you see, whether it's for NNRleague.com, how to follow me and HD Motorsports on Twitter or on Twitch or anywhere else. Please, again, guys, go check out this HD Motorsports on Twitch. Follow him on iRacing. If you like killing zombies, he's all about that. American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim. The man's a driving machine. Give him a follow over on Twitch.
Yeah, well, I'm okay.
You're better than all right. It's caught back up with the two car of Stout Whiskey. He's got the 13 of Rowdy right behind him. Rowdy looks like he might be struggling here just a little bit. Really hasn't sniffed a whole lot of the lead here tonight. Kind of uncharacteristic of this 13. We're used to calling him and CGMX Rose and the 42 of a More Smoke and the 48 of the Aviator like top 4 week in and week out. Rowdy's definitely struggling here just a little bit, right along with 48.
Yeah, it really hasn't been Rowdy's race. He didn't really qualify well as all. He qualified actually way towards the back. So to see him running in the top 10, right around the 5th spot, I think that'd be definitely a good points day for Rowdy, and he'd be happy for it.
Yeah, it'd be great for Rowdy to gain some points. I mean, More Smoke is back there as well. Moore's not having a great night. In fact, I think right now Moore and Rowdy were just battling side by. Nope, that was the 2 car and the 13. Now it's the 6 and the 13 battling side by side. And the 36 of Boehner and the 2 of Stout Whiskey were just side by side. So they're starting to get a little racy, but they're at the same time they're actually running their own race. They're racing the track, trying to catch up to the guy in front of them. There's no real contact on the track right now, as we see the 38 of Mountain pulling down pit road.
Yeah, pulling down pit road, and actually, the 95 James Kamal getting wicked loose at a turn 2 that time by. He's got the 34 Finesse right on him as Rose has extended his lead to about 15 kart lengths on second place. Laps winding down here at the end of the race. Should be around, 25?
I'm going to go ahead and check right now. 26. Yep, you got it. So if they're able, let's see. They're going to be close. When Moore fills up here, it's saying that he'll have 27 laps in the tank, 26 to go. So
they're good.
But is your right rear screaming so loud that you have to pit, or do you just?
They'll be fine.
Alrighty. Well, we'll have to see what happens there.
The person who wins this race will be fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see who's able to, kind of conserve that right rear a little bit. Kamal's been really, really good at it. So have a few others. So we'll have to see. As we see the 36 of Boehner working his way down pit road right now. Let's actually ride on board. Nope, that's not going to work. When the system went down earlier, the system said no. So let's get back to my feed here. There's Dan the Lawman, 35. Got a lot of damage to the hood of that 35 machine. There you see the 88 of Dohar behind him. Here's that battle between the 13 and the 42, nose to tail. Don't think they've made their pit stop just yet. Still kind of carrying it on track. Hopefully a caution will come out. And they'll be able to get in and pit under that yellow and won't lose any track position. We'll have to see.
There's been quite a bit of caution, so I wouldn't doubt if one actually did end up coming out. Here we are looking at CGMX Rose, though. He's currently going by that 12 car. Knight's not behind him. I think he's got well over a 20 car length lead now once this thing cycles through. He's coming out of 2, and there's that 95 all the way back there.
Yeah, 95. Let's see, work through here. Gonna try to catch back up with the 20 of Rose. Like you said, he's got the 12 car of Knights rocking. I tell you what, I really like that Dickey's paint scheme that Ryan Blaney ran last year. That's pretty slick. But behind him, it looks like it's gonna be the 9 car of Carroll, if I'm not. Yeah, 9 car of Carroll in that Napa throwback. But yeah, 20 is CGMX Rose. He's got a little bit of hood damage. I'm not sure if that was from lag or what, but he still seems pretty quick. Like he's able to hold it down in the corner, let it wash out towards the wall, get back in the throttle. Doesn't really look like he's pushing all that much.
Nah, I think that's just on your end. He's looking pretty clean to me. I don't see anything.
Okay. Yeah. When you got a reset, who knows what's going on. But 48, I'm guessing that 48 and the 17 of Sully just kind of got together just a little bit. They're going to be able to keep it green as the 38 of Mountain goes screaming on by, right along with the 2 car of, the 22 of J-Pa right behind the 48, and then the 35 of Dan. So, yeah, keeping it green.
Yep, keeping it green as we come down the backstretch with the 20. I don't think he's going to have any competition. He should pick up the win with ease. And he maybe should be even backing up just a bit to save that right rear to make sure it does make it to the end.
Yeah, if I mean, you would imagine after 250 laps, you know what kind of car you have on the long run. I mean, yeah, we've had a few cautions here lately, but in stage 1 and stage 2, it was mostly green. So he should be able to know what he's got at the end of that at the end of that fuel run, when that right rear tire is really getting worn. Let's keep going through here. Got the 1 of God Power hunting down that 6 car of Heated Snowman, 42 of Amore Smoke, and the 13 of Rowdy. Right behind them is the 22 of J-Pa, and that's the 17 of Sully. They're all nose to tail. Here's the 34 of Stay Finessed, right behind the 95 of Kamal. Not quite sure what your top 5 is right now. I'll go ahead and I'll pick up the stream from Amore Smoke. It's saying right now he is in P6, but he doesn't have the who's where menu up right now.
Look on the map. Who's leading?
There you go. I should, yeah. I'm so used to the Xfinity series running nothing but customs. I've gotten accustomed to not even looking there. But yeah, 20th CGMX Rose is going through 1 and 2 right now, while Amore Smoke was just crossing the start-finish line. Rose has a huge commanding lead, where Amore Smoke is like 7.5 seconds back. 16 laps left in the tank, so I guess 17 laps.
Oh, there's a spinner down into turn 1, the 12 of Knights. No caution, wow. He literally did like 5 quick spins and was able to get it going. I might have been a lag on my end, but woo, that was dangerous.
Yeah, grabbed the, got it righted, grabbed the gear, and hit the gas right back in it. If the person spinning was Knights, good hands by him to get it, get it going in the right direction again. So we got 12 laps to go.
Woo.
Let's see here. A lot of nose to tail right now. There's the 37 of Pro Viper with the 8 car of Smitty right behind him. There's the 9 car of Carroll. Let's see. Come on, Moore, switch up your menu so I can get a top, at least who is 2nd through 6th right now, or 2nd through 8th. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to cycle through here. I think some guys maybe haven't hit it yet. I don't know.
Well, the only cars that I see on the pit road right now is the 4 of Natty Dread and the 19 of Striker. Kind of a couple guys that had some bad luck early. I'm going to keep going through, but right now I'm back with the 20 of CGMX Rose, and he is completely stretching it out. There's nobody anywhere near him. There's another car on the front stretch, but he's no real competition. Okay, there we go. More switched up his menu a little bit. 4th is JCX.
Oh, I don't know what just happened there, but I almost think the 34 of Finesse literally took Carroll out on purpose, almost looked like.
I would definitely hope not. But looks like right now 4th is JCX 12. Rowdy is in P5. More Smoke is in P6. God Power in 7th. And Heated Snowman in 8th. I'm going to work my way up, see if I can't find that 34. There's Finesse. It looks like he's got the 21 of JCX 12 right behind him. JCX kind of ducked down a couple laps in a row, trying to get past the 34. Nothing doing though. Laps are winding down.
Yeah, laps are definitely winding down here at Iowa. Should be, about 7-8 to go. As far as I'm concerned, though, that 20's got it locked up, trying to find a little battle somewhere else, but they're all kind of single-filed out.
Yeah, all kind of stretched out. The same thing happened with the Xfinity race on Tuesday night after green flag pit stops. They ended up really just racing the track, making as many spots up as they could under actual competition, not cautions or anything like that. It's a whole lot of green flag racing.
Yeah, so I still got my eyes on this 34 of Stay Finesse. He's got the 21. JCX 12 close to him. Now behind JCX 12 is going to be the 13 of Rowdy. So we're coming through turns 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Up here in front of the 34, we got, looks like the 95-24. And there's that 9. So if there was a little bit of a contact there on purpose, it's going to happen. It's going to be a payback here, possibly down the backstretch.
We'll have to see.
Oh,
9 scooted up. 34 got down low. Here comes the 21 of Jason.
I don't think the 9 of Carroll is happy with the 34.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think the 9 got tight, and if there was any attempt at retribution, he could do it in time. There's the 13 and the 9 kind of scrapping just a little bit now. But you got the 21 of JCX 12 right behind that 34 as well. But I'm sure Carroll has said, hey, man, go get as many points as you can. Don't try to get back at that 34 for me, even though they're teammates. 34 is up high, 21's down low, 13's right behind the 21, and they've got 2 laps remaining, but that was more than likely a lap ago, so we may be coming to the white flag here at HD.
Yeah, more than likely that's might would be white flag in the air here at Iowa as they go around. CGMX Rose will be your race winner, but I think the battle here possibly for P2 because we got the 95 of James Kamal up just in front of the 34. Stay Finesse. James Kamal getting a little bit of loose down the backstretch into turn 3. Kamal trying to put a block. The 34, though, powering through side by side. 34 Stay Finesse picks up P2.
Man, big battle right there. And if 95 James Kamal was able to grab P3 right there. And yeah, by the running order, CGMX Rose, stay finessed, and the 95 of Kamal. This will be Kamal's first time in the booth, if I'm not mistaken. Great points night for him. Rose able to get it done. Grab the win from the pole, just like he did at New Hampshire. What I sent out in Twitterverse came true. Rowdy in P4, JCX 12 P5, Heated Snowman 6th, God Power 7th, Boehner 8th, More Smoke 9th, and Ingalls in 10th. So some pretty good points night for some of the guys that really, really needed it. We'll have to work our way over to the booth here once these guys are done with their cool down laps. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more than a lap or two that's going to be needed to cool down, though, HD. Boy, I have to see.
All right, we'll start it up right now. Kamal's in here. Kamal, you got a copy?
Yeah, what a race.
Ah, man, I tell you what. Take me through it through your eyes.
Well, we had a looser than expected track and lobby. A lot of the race was really just trying to stay ahead of adjustments on the track. I had to go up so much on the right front end wedge because it was garbage after 5-6 to go in the run. At one point I thought I had something for 20, but I over adjusted and that car turned to trash with about 60 to go.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, I think out of everybody else, I think Rose had the best car tonight, but I think you honestly had the second best car. Ended up picking up a P3, but coming out of turn 2 on the last lap, take me through that.
Off the corner, we were loose. I was just trying to hang on to it, dodge, get around lap cars and everything. And, we're running for seconds. Not like we were running for the win or anything, so it'll be fun when I see Mr. Finesse again, whether it's the Xfinity Series or Cup Series. His ass will get a nice little bumper payback. 'Cause, I mean, that's ridiculous, going in dive bombing for second like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you at all with that. But hey, man, before we throw it up here, would you like to throw any shout outs?
Well, thank you, Pete. Thank you, HD. People say with all the pro league stuff that who made it, who didn't. I think that list is baloney. I really think we're the best league, and we are the pro league NNR.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Still waiting for Finesse. Don't know if he's gonna come up here. We'll give him a few more minutes.
I gotta tell you, it was great to see you running really, really strong, really competitive all night long. I think this is your first or second time in for post race interviews. I know you and Coey and Rowdy and Knights all practice really, really well together. How has the addition of Rowdy to your team helped out Dirty Air Motorsports?
You know what? It's helped a lot. Well, don't forget, we also added Smitty. But having all 5 of us on there, we've really started collaborating, working together. I would say maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's shown a lot more with the speed. I mean, even though it's not a win right now, just getting the top 3, it feels like a dang win.
Well, man, you got a lot of camera time tonight, a lot of power moves, a lot of shout outs. Man, buddy, I've raced with you a long time. I know what kind of driver you are. Great to see you up front tonight, sir.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, HD. Let's hopefully we can keep this trend going, man, because I need to make the chase. It's been a dismal first part of the year.
There you
All
go,
right, man.
We'll just skip over.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead, take your young gun.
Rose.
Yes.
You suck.
No, that's not the way you answer. Whoa, HD, yeah, I got it, buddy. That's the way you go.
Nah, man, how's it going, dude? You just won at Iowa. If I'm not mistaken, Pete actually picked you before I could even pick you. He freaking tweeted me when I was at work, that cheating son of a gun. But nah, man, no surprise here. I think you had the best car tonight. No surprise, you got the pole. How's it feel?
Not as excited as I usually would be for an NNR win with the news that came out for me today, but I don't know. I had a good car. I don't know what else. I'm happy, but not as much as I would usually be. And you know the reason for that.
I totally know the reason for that, and I kind of made it like we don't want to talk about it during the race, man. But I think a lot of people were snubbed. That's the only thing I'm gonna say on that situation. But nah, man, you definitely had a fast car. It's no surprise to see you up there. But who do you think your biggest competition was?
Probably Kamal was the only one I could see stay close with me on the short run. I'm pretty sure I was a little better than him on those last couple where he would get pretty loose. But other than that, we were pretty close, so I felt like.
Gotcha. Yeah, James Kamal definitely had a good car. Would you like to throw any shout outs?
You guys, Cody, and yeah, my teammates, we practiced a little bit, and it definitely paid off. So yeah, that's it.
Hey Rose,
All
just
right, man.
one quick thing, man. You're talking about the pro league and disappointment and all that. Think about to last year's selections. Nobody had any clue about someone like Skirt Bush or whatever. Their names were never even brought up. You've been fast. You're clean. Stay fast. Keep your head up. Man, you never know until those draft names are called out. Keep your head up, bud.
Thank you.
Well, HD, it's been another really great race. Like you said, few more cautions than what we're accustomed to here in NNR, the best on preset on NASCAR Heat 4 Xbox side. Few people wondering when or why or if we're going to have a PlayStation side of it, but we'll keep referring them over to Venom. Let them catch up with your old teammate, the Bear 95. But next week we're moving on to Chicagoland. Going to be a lot of drafting, banked bank track. What's like a mile and a half. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's definitely gonna be a lot of fun, man. And I don't think it was 704, so I'm just gonna leave it to that deeds. But yeah, it was a great night, good race tonight. I mean, quite a bit of cautions, but that comes with the short track territory, I guess. You know, a lot of people are trying to battle back from a lap down earlier on. But overall, man, Pete, good race.
Yeah, thanks for hanging in there while we had some technical difficulties. I'm not sure if I had a lag spike or what, or internet spike or what, but it kind of shut down for about 5 minutes. Want to thank you all for sticking it out and hanging in there and chatting it up with me and HD tonight. We'll be back here next week. Until then, catch you around the track. Have a great night, guys.